Alright, this fight's going to be rough. It's the Claire fight. It's really only the Kingdra that's a threat here. But it's quite the threat. Sniper means no matter what we do, if it crits, it probably kills something, because we have no good special defense tanks. We're leading Electrode here. The level is not the best, but we ran out of trainers. We need to get through this Gyarados. And we would like to get through this Gyarados with Electrode still being usable. Because Light Screen would be pretty nice for the rest of the fight. Now the problem is, I'm pretty sure Charge Beam doesn't kill, because Electrode's special attack's not very good. And we have a Cherry Berry on this, under the hope that we can do some work on the Dragonairs to get Gyarados in with minimal damage. That way, hopefully, we still have Gyarados as being usable on the fight with the Kingdra. We might have to sack Electrode on this fight to get through the Kingdra. Not sure. I think we still go Charge Beam here, even if it doesn't kill. Hopefully we can get this into heal range. And then we use up the heals here. We get into a heal loop as we build special attack. Oh, that's worse than I was expecting. We kill now, but it's not going to heal. Okay, Dragon Rages. At least we know that can't kill us, so that's fine. Okay. +2 special attack. We could try to keep building Gyarados up. Or I mean, Electrode up. We're already +2. So, we have the Cherry Berry for the Thunder Wave. So it Thunder Waves. We set up a Light Screen. I mean, it's not gonna... Light Screen doesn't matter if we're not paralyzed. So this is Hidden Power Fighting. Guaranteed hit. It's the most damage we can do. Let's see what it does. Let's just click Hidden Power Fighting. If it's a 2-shot, we can actually get through one of these without using Gyarados. Oh, it's nowhere near a 2-shot. Okay, never mind. Here's the problem now. If I set Light Screen, I'm going to get paralyzed. And if I get paralyzed, I can't set Light Screen against the Kingdra if I decide it's what I need to do. Okay, I think I know what this... I think I have a plan. Let's swap to Vaporeon. Vaporeon gets paralyzed, then it won't paralyze. We can swap to Gyarados and just go for the kill without the screen. It means Gyarados will take more damage, but we'll still be in a position with Electrode to set up Light Screen later and sack it. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm seeing another angle here too we could have done. We could have brought Sand Slash actually instead of leaving it boxed. Or we could have done Encore on Thunder Wave to clear the way for Sand Slash. I don't think that would have been worth the team slots, though. Alright. Perfect. So now this is going to go for a kill on Vaporeon. And we can just go to Gyarados. With luck, this will be something, we resist, but probably not. Probably just Dragon Pulse or something. Intimidate doesn't matter here. Oh, it does matter here. Because it does have Slam in its moveset. Okay. That was really good, actually. That was a better outcome than I was expecting. Because we specifically baited the move on a little shit like that. Okay, we got the kill. We get the level of some Vaporeon. Okay, Sand Attack Vaporeon. Yeah. Okay, I'm cooking. We got a plan. It is Bright Powder Vaporeon. There is a universe where we get a Sand Attack off on Kingdra from the Vaporeon. But I wonder if I'd be better off going through for like a Rock Smash. I don't know. Okay, with luck, this will kill with Ice Fang. I'm not completely sure, but we've killed Dragonairs on the gym trainers. And I feel like the level deficiency there was about the same. Maybe we're even higher ahead. Although maybe it's a gym Pokemon, so it has EVs. I have no idea. Hopefully this kills. Please kill. We're in a good spot if this kills. Okay. That sucks. So she's gonna heal. Yeah, I mean... Now we don't have to worry about Hyper Potion on Kingdra. But we gotta get through the para here. I don't think Gyarados paralyzed taking a Dragon Pulse is going to contribute on Kingdra either. I mean, maybe. It is still in the positive overall. But there's no way we swap it in. It has to only come in on Revenge. Or do we risk it here? I don't know if I can. We're definitely dead to crit. That's always going to be the thing that happens. Okay. Okay. This is either Dragon Pulse or Hyper Beam. I don't know. Since Hyper Beam's a 2-turn move, I don't know if it wants to pick it. It's more damage than Dragon Pulse, I think, but it can miss and it's 2 turns, so the AI might deprioritize it. Yeah, Hyper Beam should be 150. Dragon Pulse is like 85 times 1.5, so it's never Hydro Pump, so there's no reason to go to Hicks. This is probably Bishop. If it's Hyper Beam, maybe we can do something with Encore. Maybe I should have just brought a different sack other than Bishop. No, Bishop... The logic with Bishop was he has Encore, and Hyper Beam's the thing that exists. So my thought process was, I could see a universe where Bishop at level 20 takes a Hyper Beam, sets Encore, and can do something. So why don't we just play into that possibility? That's what he's here for, and if it doesn't work, he gets sacked, and it's... whatever. It is not Hyper Beam. Shuckle achieves nothing here. We would have been better off bringing somebody else to die in his place. I think Shuckle had the most utility of a low-leveled Mon, and it's bad to see it go. Okay, I think this is Electrode, Light Screen, potentially Sack. I don't know what else to do. So that gives us 5 turns of special defense. It wants to Hydro Pump. That makes sense. That's most damage. Okay. Do we stay in Click Thunder and go for the sack? Or do we switch to Vaporeon and go for the sack on Vaporeon? I think we have to get damage on this, and I think we have to sack Electrode. We need to save Vaporeon to soak a Hydro Pump later, maybe? Go big or go home. Okay. 1x damage, but stab. Electrode saved the run. He's done it. Do I still need to sack Electrode? This has a berry. I don't think this saves Electrode. Let's go for more damage. Let's go for the higher accuracy move now. Plus Thunder would have just heal ranged it. Okay. Electrode is dead. 07s for Electrode. That Thunder was clutch. We could go Ripley, Pasho Berry. That's Headbutts or Focus Blasts. And that doesn't do much damage. So the upside with Typhlosion is we know what move it baits. It's Hydro Pump. So then we can get the switch to Vaporeon for free. Not that it matters. Actually, it's kind of bad. Because we just prefer probably that Vaporeon died straight so we don't lose Light Screen turns. Speed 91 on Ripley and speed 105 on Pharaoh. So Pharaoh's our fastest other than Electrode, who's dead. 83 on Dose. Base speed on Kingdra is 85. What is base speed on Typhlosion? Typhlosion's base speed's 100. So we should outspeed on that. Except we're... Oh, 36 versus 41 is a huge level difference, actually. Maybe we don't outspeed. Okay, set screen, take attack, attack, paralysis, attack, die. That's 3 turns of light screen, 2 turns remain. So if we go Ripley now, we have Pasho Berry and screen for Hydro Pump. We find out if we outspeed. So we know if Ripley can come back in later on a revenge kill safely or not. We give Ripley the best chance of surviving through reducing water. Get damage on this. Then we sack Hicks. Which has always got to happen. If we go Fearow, it's like the same situation, right? Yeah, and if Ripley doesn't outspeed, then we can still hope Fearow does. And this still has the berry to eat. I mean, I think this has to be Ripley. Do we Focus Blast or do we Headbutt? Oh, wait. It's paralyzed. Of course we outspeed. What am I fucking talking about? So Headbutt for flinches. Okay. That procs the berry, which nets it more healing than it lost from that. It goes Hyper Beam. Okay. Okay. Well, now it has to charge. No whammies. Big Focus Blast. Ripley, you beautiful bitch. I actually don't know how much more damage this is really going to do. Okay. The Death Drop. Light Screen's down. Okay. So Focus Blast, I think, might kill from that range. So that's 120 base power. Fly's base power is about the same. with stab taken into effect on Fearow. Fearow's attack is 87. Typhlosion's special attack is 89. I think Fly kills this. So we definitely swap out because we don't want Typhlosion to die here. Honestly, I think it's entirely plausible that we die to Hydro Pump, even with the Pasho Berry, after taking a hit like that. Because that's like, because Screen is down, so Hyper Beam would have done twice as much. And then Hydro Pump would do even more. Maybe we do take the Hydro Pump, but it's marginal. No, I think we're dead to Hydro Pump with Pasho Berry even. And we're definitely dead to the crit always, but that's just a thing. Okay, let's go Hicks. Maybe we stall a Hydro Pump PP, and then it gets paralyzed, and we can go for something else. Nice. Okay. Sand Attack? Rock Smash. Rock Smash. Unlucky. Unlucky, Vaporeon. Thanks for your service. Alright, Pharaoh, don't miss your fly. Ooh, Hyper Beam. Does it have to recharge? I actually don't know this interaction. And we'll never know the interaction. Okay. Hawkeye. 3 deaths, right? Electrode and then the 2 sacks. Electrode's a pretty substantial loss because of the XP investment. Actually, was it only 5 levels of XP investment in Electrode? Or was it 15? What level did we get Electrode at? You know what? I bet you it was 15 levels of investment. That's pretty substantial. So we get a new encounter after the gym here because we get the event Dragonair. Or Dratini or whatever. Extreme Speed. I don't know how much XP we can get on that. I don't know what level it starts at. I don't know how that all works out for us. Alright, well, I think that's the best outcome we could have ever hoped for, actually. I think we got really lucky on that fight with the Thunder paralysis. I think even like the Focus Blast hitting and stuff really mattered. Honestly, I don't think there's a safe route through that fight. I think that's just like just Danger Town, right? Oh, I was really fucking confused because I was moving this to the death box. But yeah, the screen here stays on the other box. Both the electric types are the ones that are dead. Classic. Yeah, that's what confused the shit out of me. The UI completely broke me there. Alright. Shuckle, you were entirely unnecessary sack here. I apologize. We probably should have kept you around for some utility purposes. Alright, so we've got 4 leveled Mons. We've got 20 Lapras, 21, and 20. So none of these guys at this point do anything for us, I would say. We take the Lapras because it's got Surf. We need Surf for gameplay reasons. To get the Dratini and everything. Plus to do the... We gotta go do the Legendary fight. So, I mean, the Legendary we can kill for XP, because it's a fixed encounter. I suppose if you take a very literal definition of the rule set, we could catch it. But I'm not gonna allow that. We used Lugia in Storm Silver because we had a lot of deaths and stuff. And then it felt like it completely trivialized the Elite Four. And this is easier than that, even with the restricted encounters. So yeah, we're not gonna use the legendary. Alright, this is our little Dratini friend. It's female, so we had to break the seal on the aliens only nicknames and expand out into the franchise at large, so we got Lambert. Brave is plus attack minus speed, so it's going to be a slow dragon. We did get the extreme speed on this, so that'll offset the speed a little bit at least. When we need those crucial revenge kills, we'll have something else to fall back on. In terms of IVs, this is very much, I just inhaled a big chunk of my own hair. Disgusting. In terms of IVs, the IV spread is really min-max following the nature. 28 attack, 0 speed. 18 HP, which is marginally above average, right? 9 defense below average, 19 special attack, marginally above, 12 special defense, marginally below. So yeah, not the best, but we could have had something much worse. This should do the job. I want to make sure extreme speed is safely tucked in the bottom slot so I don't accidentally delete it like the moron I am. Now, unfortunately, it's level 15. There is maybe an argument to not level this. And to just save it. And focus on the 4 we have. And I'm not sure how to approach that. Pulled up the Elite Four. Let's talk about it here. The level cap is 47 for the Elite Four. So, we're more than 10 levels down on Sandslash, 7 levels away on Frost and Pharaoh. And that is the level cap for the last regular member, not the champion. Lance goes up to 50. Lance is triple Dragonite. I haven't pulled up his moveset, but there's good odds that those Dragonites have electric coverage. At least one of them. We should check that. Because I think we really need to min-max the XP here to get through the Elite Four. And then we should have some options available to us once we get the Kanto. Because we'll have all the Kanto trainers. That should be... We should be able to get some more XP there. I'm looking at Thunder Dragonite, Blizzard Dragonite, Fire Blast Dragonite. So Gyarados can fight potentially 2 of those. And then we got a Charizard that maybe we could fight with Ripley if we do it right. Maybe put a rock coverage move on there if we can learn one. The Aerodactyl... I mean, I would say the Aerodactyl is also Gyarados, but we might have to use Sandslash for that. 48 Aerodactyl. Then, of course, his Dragonite. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. Without an electric type to counter his Gyarados anymore, the opening is looking really rough for the Lance fight. So maybe we need to find electric coverage, which, you know, clearly Thunder Dragonite's a thing, right? So that's an option. The Gyarados does have Ice Fang. Also, we don't get Dragonite for this fight, right? Because Dragonite is like 50-something. So we'd be leading Dragonair. Yeah, 55 for Dragonite. Lance is a fucking cheater who has 3 Dragonites, 50 and below. So we could do Dragonair and take out the Gyarados with an electric move, maybe. And then our Gyarados fights 2 of the Dragonites. Sandslash fights the Aerodactyl. Ripley fights the Charizard. And then we still have one entire Dragonite that I have no answers for. which can't be Pharaoh because it's electric. I guess maybe that Dragonite's Sand Slash, and then Pharaoh. Maybe Pharaoh fights the Zard? I don't know, man. This is gonna be a mess. Okay, so the Lance fight looks shaky no matter what we do. The last member of the Elite Four, we're going backwards just to kind of get a sense of what we need here. We have the Dark-type team. So there's an Umbreon, you just have to fight through it. There's a Vileplume that'll just fucking die to Fearow. There's a Murkrow, who cares. There's a Houndoom who dies to Gyarados. There's a Gengar with Destiny Bond and Focus Blast. I'm sure we could find a way through that. So Karen doesn't look that bad. Bruno. Thunder Punch Hitmonchan, Rock Slide Machamp. So, Sand Slash for Machamp, maybe. Hitmonchan, maybe we fight that with Ripley. Gyarados can take the rest. That maybe works. Koga. We got an Ariados. That's not that threatening. We got a Fortress. We got Fire type, so that's fine. Yeah, Fire for Venomoth. Ariados, Fortress. We got Crobat. That can be fought with probably anybody. And a Muck. That's fine. And then Will. Will is got Xatu. I mean, if we had electric coverage on Dragonair, we could do something there, maybe. We got a Jinx with Psychic and Ice Punch. So maybe... Maybe Fearow for baiting a Psychic? No, we don't want to bait a Psychic. Ah, shit. Yeah, the Jinx is kind of concerning. Slowbro, Water Pulse, Psychic... Maybe Gyarados Bite gets us through a lot of that, actually. Gyarados Bite on Jinx and Slowbro, maybe. Egg Bomb, Psychic, Exeggutor, so that's Fire-type again. And then another Xatu in the back at highest level. Psychic Omnis Wind, Air Release, Confuse Ray. So... do what we can. Yeah, it's going to be tough. So definitely what I'm seeing is like... we probably don't need the Dragonair until Lance. But we might need it for Lance. So maybe the thing to do is to box the Dragonite, or the Dratini, for now. And focus on levels on the first four guys. See where we get them to. How close we get them. And then if we have some trainers left before we're getting close to the Elite Four, maybe then we can bring Dratini up a little bit. It probably would be good to get it to at least a Dragonair so that we do have like the Extreme Speed Revenge Kill option in the back. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just want to bring 2 sacks if we do end up in that situation. Like if we focus on the 4, maybe I just want to bring 2 sacks to the Elite Four for free switches rather than bring a Extreme Speed low level Dragonair, even if I have it, because like we could use the Dragonair in Kanto and get it up to a Dragonite in time for like the Elite Four rematch or Red, which I want to try and go that far, but I don't know if it's going to be possible. And so that would give us some late game gas at least, which we might need depending on how the Elite Four goes. Like, you know what? I think that's probably it. I think we have to focus on these 4, and it's got to work. We got to make it through the Elite Four with 4 Mons. And I think it's doable. I think it's doable. The question is who makes that alive at the end of all that, because I think Lance is going to be a nightmare. I think the rest of it is not bad. I guess the only problem is electric coverage, which I said we wanted. I'll have to go through the electric TMs and see who can learn something. The options are Thunder and Charge Beam. And that's all we really have available. I need to buy more repels. But also, it's really easy to run from magic cards. It just sucks that we gotta watch the shiny animation and the Intimidate if we're leading Gyarados every time we're like trying to run away from something. Rip. Yeah, so the only way we get electric coverage is if we do level up the Dratini, which I don't think we can afford to. So we're gonna have to go through, clean up the rest of the trainers in the game that we can find. We've got a couple of guys, I think, at least, in Mount Mortar, including the Black Belt, who gives us the Tyrogue. So we'll get the XP from that. We've got the Lugia, or Ho-Oh, I forget which game we're playing, to kill. We're playing Silver. So we got the Lugia to kill. So there's that. We've got a few other trainers, I think, floating around, like the Kimono Girls. And then the route towards Victory Road and everything, which has some trainers on it. If I remember correctly, in this game, Victory Road is empty. Is it this game? Except for, like, the rival, maybe? I don't remember for sure. So yeah, we'll get all that XP. We have 6 rare candies currently. I'm going to look up all the rare candy locations in the game and collect every candy we can get, because we can use those for more levels too. We'll want to do all of the grinding we can do first, though, and then use the candies only afterwards. I got Fearow with the XP share for all the upcoming fights to optimize XP gain. It's effectively getting us 1.25 times XP, right? Because Fearow gets the bonus, but only from half. I think that's right. I think that's how the math works out. But we need XP on other guys, so we can't just use Fearow for everything. Maybe there's an argument to do, like, do Fearow to, like, 47 first, and then do everybody else, but I think we can't rely on Fearow. I think it's on the weaker half of our squad of 4. I think Typhlosion and Gyarados are the main ones to rely on here, and Sandslash and Fearow are kind of secondary, but we'll work with what we work with, right? Work with what we got. So, yeah, I think we can solidly say it's going to be those 4 for the Elite Four.